Good friends, it's no longer news that the World Bank Hope Governance Grant was given to about 3 state governors from the southeastern part of Nigeria, and that this grant was actually given based on performance, and the criteria that was used in assessing these governors to make them qualify for this grant was the aspect of education in the state, within the state that they govern, the primary health care system, public financial management, and some other criteria which these 3 governors in the southeastern part of Nigeria met. And these governors are Governor Alex Otti, of course, of Abia State, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, and Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State. These are the only governors from the southeastern part of Nigeria that actually got or were awarded this grant from World Bank. Unfortunately, Governor Soludo was not awarded because he did not meet the required performance criteria to be awarded. Anambra State teachers have not been paid for quite a while now, and they are dilapidated healthcare system, and a lot of things that are going down there, which I don't want to go into. What is interested is in how to arrest pastors who, according to him, performed fake miracle and all the rest of them. I don't want to go into that. And then Ebonyi State was not also awarded this grant because they did not meet the criteria. And how much is this money we are talking about? We are talking about $27 million just for good governance. Like, this is a reward for good governance, And when I heard this news, it got me thinking, this is just at the state level, especially as it concerns my Governor Alex Otti. I'm from Abia State. When I look back at how that state has been since I was born into that state and how it is now, I cannot but, appreciate what Governor Alex Otti is doing. And I cannot also help but imagine what will happen to Nigeria if only we can have one good president. I mean one, just one, out of the many bad presidents. If only we can have one good president. And the journey starts with us. Yes, the journey starts with us. So good governance can even be recognized internationally. This is my first time of hearing this, that there is something called performance-based governance. Performance-based grants. I've not heard of this until yesterday when I saw this news. So you can imagine what will happen to a country, how that country will be rewarded internationally based on the performance of the leaders of that country. Look, let me tell you, this thing that they say that Nigeria can never be good, no good leader. Look, it just takes one good president. That is how we were also saying that time that Abia State will never be. The rate at which Abia State has gone. Look at this, look at that. When you go to Abia State, you just start crying. That time when I travel to the village, I would just be feeling so sad because the state was moribund. Let me put it that way. But Alex Otti has not even stayed up to 4 years and see the reforms to the extent that Abia State is now having international recognition. This is because of one good leader. And that is because the people of Abia State did not give up on the state. They didn't give up. Because if they gave up, they wouldn't have voted Alex Otti in. I hope you know that Alex Otti is the choice of the people. Or would I say was the choice, as at that time they were voting, and that was why they voted him in. Now, can you imagine if the people of Abia State just said that their vote will not count? That's how they've been rigging it since. Their vote will not count, and they stayed at home. And suddenly, that woman that they appointed as Eleko chairman, you know, comes up and now begin to count the votes and, you know, carry out the election free and fair. What would have happened? Alex Otti wouldn't have been the governor. Yes, now, Alex Otti wouldn't have been the governor if the people of Abia State gave up on the state. Now, this brings me down to my main point, that we do not have to give up on Nigeria yet. Excuse me. It's too late to give up on Nigeria. As far as you're in Nigeria, whether you are living in Nigeria or you are living outside, if you're living outside, it's not all the members of your family that are living with you there. You still have family members in Nigeria. It's too late to give up on Nigeria. It is time for us to wake up and not give up on Nigeria. Get your voters card. Get your voters card, because this election, your vote will count. This is just the tip of the iceberg. If they are giving $27 million for governors, how much more recognition internationally Nigeria will have? How much more confidence, how much more restoration and reforms Nigeria will have if only we have one good president? Please, this is my plea to every Nigerian. Please get your voters card. 2027, we will not give up on this country. If you believe that 2027, you will not give up on this country, please put it in the comment section. I hope you found this video helpful. If you found it helpful and you've gotten to this point, please smash the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Thank you very much for having me, and enjoy the rest of your day.